Hey, I'm Sadie, and this is the Midnight Ramblings of a Narcoleptic Insomniac. Uh, if I look like I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday, it's 'cause I am. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have not changed what I'm wearing all day, 'cause it's comfy. And it's warm. And I didn't have to go to work today, so I felt no need to put on real people clothes. So, yeah, I got depression. But it's okay, I'm still, I'm handling it. I'm trying at least. I'm doing good. Every day forward, right? So, that's, how are you guys? I don't know. I'm so tired. So, um, what did we do today? It's still the holiday weekend, so the library was not open, so I did change the book drop, but other than that, I didn't have to work, and so we cleaned. Yeah, we got stuff done. We got the Christmas lights put out, and that was a big thing. Because was so far from the equator. We get such little light, so we need the Christmas lights. They make us happy. And so we got those out. That's a big thing, because I think this is probably the last warm day we'll have. I'm still a little worried about how unseasonably warm it is in northern Wisconsin. It's still way too warm for November. But that's just one of the things about humans in the world. But you know what? I think it's gonna be okay. I mean, it's gonna be. And we're gonna just try to survive as long as we can. I think that's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, tonight's gonna be a weird one, isn't it? Because I'm sorry, I'm probably not very interesting. I don't know why I'm apologizing. I think I apologize a lot. I think a lot of people do. But sometimes, like, my mom used to get after me because she'd say, you say sorry so much it doesn't mean anything anymore. And I think there's a big difference between saying sorry and apologizing. And also apologizing and asking for forgiveness. Because the other day, me and Sandra were in the car, and I can't even remember what I did, but like, I hurt her. Oh, yeah, I remember what I did. There was a misunderstanding over who was paying for the groceries and who had what amount of money. And it ended up with us not having enough money at the cashier and having to scramble, and we figured it out. We figured it out and we got it settled, but it was a mess up, and it was definitely my fault, and like I wanted to tell her that I was sorry, like truly sorry, because like, yeah, it was my fault. It was a big oopsie on my part. But also I wanted to let her know that like she didn't have to forgive me right away, and like she could be mad for like her anger at me is completely justified. And I told her that. I straight up said, I was just like I'm saying I'm sorry to let you know that like I'm sorry, like I acknowledge that, but like you don't have to forgive me, like you take your time, because yeah, I'd be mad at you for that. I would be just as mad at you for that. And I think that's healthy. I don't know. Life's kind of just stumbling through trying to figure out which way is up. I thought I would have it figured out by 29. Like, I remember reading a poem in high school. It was like, you think 30 is an adult, and like it's not. And I remember reading that in high school and being like, what do you mean it's not? Like, 30's a proper adult. And now I'm 29, and I'm just like, I thought I'd have it figured out by this point. My mom seemed to have had it figured out by this point, but she told me she was just guessing too, and I'm starting to believe her. And man, it's just so much guessing, isn't it? Like guessing and hoping and taking that leap of faith. That's it. Just keep your head above water and just keep swimming. I really there's a lot of times and I just wish I could look at my life from I'm starting to see my life in different timelines. I don't know if that's normal, but I don't know if it makes sense either. I just know what I don't know. Sandra made a good point that I was singing the song American Pie by Don McLean, and because this was a whole conversation. Anyway, I ended up singing the line "Helter Skelter in a summer swelter." I think bombs going out by the fallout shelter. And I think that was the line. And she was like, wait a second. Like, was American Pie a war song? And I thought about it. It's like, Sandra, like, grew up, her main version was the, Weird Al Star Wars version. So whenever I start singing American Pie, she starts singing the Star Wars version, because that's the one she has memorized. And I did at one point have all of American Pie memorized, and I was like, going through it in my head, I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong, because, like, it was written in 71, so it definitely wasn't a war song. And the good old boys drinking whiskey and rye, like, whiskey and rye at the time was like a soldier's drink, and at the time, like, good old boy was a code for the soldiers. And also drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The levee is an archaic term that meant enlisted, military enlistment. So it's like, yeah, I think American Pie might be a war song. Not just a war song, but like a whole reflection on that era. Because I know everyone talks about the day the music died as the specific moment. Like, we know that was talking about the plane crash with Buddy, I think it was Buddy Holly, but he straight up said that lyric is about, the day the music died. But that's like just one of the lyrics. And so other lyrics, like the opening refrain is, a long, long time ago, I can still remember how the music used to make me smile. Sorry, I'm on the wrong verse, but the February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I can't take one more step. And that's like a very allusion to war line. So that might have been like an epic war song that just no one talked about. I should know, because I really like, my favorite band is Green Day, and my favorite albums of Green Day are very much the We Are Mad at America for Being at War Right Now albums, which are American Idiot and 21st Century Breakdown. And like, so I really have a thing for angrily being disillusioned by like the disillusionment of the country. So yeah, that's my hot take, is American Pie is a war song. I do like a good anti-war song, because I really am anti-war. But I also like, I don't know. I think that's it for now. Yeah, I think that's